Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you are all well this evening and you are all ready for your lesson with your heads covered and you've all done your wuzu and you have your clean clothes and you're ready and concentrating well. We're just entering some more students into the classroom. While we are doing that, if you could just have a look at the dua which is on the screen, and we are going to choose a student who will repeat this Friday dua with us. It's a new dua today from Surah Al-Baqarah. So if we have a student unmuted, please. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. What's your idea? What's your ID?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. What's your ID number, bete?
8112.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you today?
Fine.
Alhamdulillah. And can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Excellent. And can you see the screen clearly?
Yes.
Excellent, mashallah. Okay, so if you repeat after me, and we'll repeat the starting dua, and then we'll carry on with the lesson. Okay? So, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Good. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Should we break that down?
Yeah.
إنك أنت السميع العليم. Excellent, well done, good try, shabash. Could you read the translation for me, please?
Oh my Lord, accept from us, for you all hearing. You are all
good.
Hearing, all knowledge.
All knowing. Excellent, well read, shabash bete, well done. This is from Surah Al-Baqarah. Do you know where Surah Al-Baqarah is from?
128.
Verse 128, excellent, well done. Surah Al-Baqarah from the Holy Quran, verse 128. Okay, so we're asking Allah to help us or accept from us our efforts that we are making to read the Holy Quran, for He is the one who is all hearing and all knowing. Excellent, mashallah, well done. Okay, so we have been looking at combined letters. We started on Wednesday. You had a recap lesson yesterday, and we are going to continue with combined letters today. Can I just give everybody a quick reminder that please try to enter with your correct IDs. From next week, I think we are not going to be entering anybody unless they have the correct ID. So where you have your number and a name, you don't need to put your name in, just a number. And some of you just have iPhone or Galaxy 3 or something else written, or just your name written. We cannot maintain your attendance that way, so please everybody make sure you're coming in with the correct IDs in future. Okay, so today we're going to continue working on our combined letters, looking at the way the letters form when they are joined up together in a word. Okay, so here we have some words, right? All of these words which are written are actually attributes of Allah which are mentioned in the Holy Quran. At the moment, we don't have any marks on top of them or below them. We just have the individual letters written. Okay, so for example, if I read you the first one, and we're not reading the words, we're only reading the letters. So this would be Alif, Lam, Ra, Ha, Mim, Noon. Okay, and if we wanted to read it as a word, it would be Ar-Rahman, which we all know is one of the names of Allah. Okay, one of the attributes of Allah. So I'm going to choose a student, please, and we're just going to go through some of these letters which actually form to combine words which are mentioned in the Holy Quran, and those words are the attributes of Allah. It's very important that you try to learn these as well, because when you're reading the Quran in future, when you come across these attributes of Allah, you will know them immediately and you won't have to struggle with trying to figure out what they are or who they are referring to. So if I could have another student, please.
Yes, it's A1101.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Can you hear me?
I think the student can't hear.
Okay, I will just okay, one moment. Okay. A1101.
Assalamu alaikum, A1101. Can you hear us?
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, beta. How are you today?
I'm good, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, excellent, well done. Okay, do you understand what I was saying about these letters and what they are standing for or what they mean?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose a few of these, and if you could just recite the letters for me, please. And then if you could do this one here. So this first letter would be?
Alif.
Excellent. And?
Lam.
Good.
Ka.
Qaf.
Ka.
Qaf.
Ka.
Excellent. Good.
Dal.
Dal.
Vav.
Good.
Sin.
Excellent. Well done. Good. And can you do this one, please?
Alif. Lam.
Good.
Ain.
Good.
Za.
Good.
Ya.
Good.
Za.
Excellent. Well done. And one more. This one, please.
Alif. Lam. Ba. Alif. Ra. Ya.
Ah, good. It is a ya, but there is also something on top of it. What's this?
Hamza.
Hamza. Good. When there is a letter, and it's usually, it would be a ya or it would be a vowel, and on top of that ya or vowel, we have a hamza, then it is the hamza that we will be pronouncing, not the ya. The ya is just acting like a chair, and the hamza is sitting on top of the chair. So it's the hamza which we would say here. Ya is just a support for the hamza. Okay? But it's good that you figured that out, that you saw that this was a ya, but you kind of halted this because you knew that there was something else going on. So in future, whenever you see this, or it may be a vowel with a hamza on top, it is the hamza that we are concentrating on. Okay? Good, well done. Thank you, Bete. Jazakallah. Thank you very much for your help. Allah Hafiz.
We now have
Discipline in charge. Could we have another student, please?
yes, A1125.
Assalamu alaikum, A1125.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you, Bete?
Good.
You good? Alhamdulillah, that's good to know. Do you understand what we're doing today?
Yes.
Excellent, good. So I'm going to highlight a word and I just want you to tell me the letters of that word, okay? This one. Can you see this? Alif, good boy.
Lam. Wine.
Ain.
Lam. Ya. Mim.
Excellent, well done, very nicely read. Okay, and this one?
Alif.
Alif, good.
Lam.
Good.
Ba. Ka.
This is qaf.
Ka.
Qaf.
Go.
Yeah, it's a serious letter. It's a thick, heavy sound. It's not kaf. This letter here, if you can see my pointer, this is kaf, which is a thin sound. This is qaf, which is the thick sound. Okay, good. Next.
Da.
Da, well done.
Dal.
Good.
Ra.
Ra. Well done. And let's do one more. This one.
Alif.
Alif. Good.
Lam.
Good.
Ba.
Good. Try to do it yourself.
Alif.
Alif. Well done.
Ain.
Ain and
Star.
Tha. Well done. Excellent. Good boy. Jazakallah. Thank you very much for your help. Well done. Good. Well done. So you guys are all, mashallah, understanding that all of these letters, the way that they are pronounced and the way that you can tell that they're individual letters, but when they're put together to make a word. Okay? We're going to have one more student, please.
We have one. No, 1 moment. Sorry.
Discipline in charge. Do we have another student?
Yes. 1 moment.
Wa alaikum assalam. Wa alaikum assalam. Do you know your ID number?
4.
A1105.
81105.
Assalamu alaikum A1105. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, that's good to know. You had a good day in school?
Yeah.
Yes, alhamdulillah, good, excellent. So you're understanding the lesson and you're understanding the different letters?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay, it's okay. As long as you keep trying, that's the most important thing. Do you want to have a go at this word which I've highlighted? And if you need any help, I'll help you, okay? Do you know this first letter?
Alif.
Excellent. You know this letter?
Lam.
Excellent, good. Mashallah, this one?
Just say it. Ba.
Ah, excellent, well done. Next one?
Good.
Do you know what this letter is, this long one here?
Look at it.
Alif.
Excellent, well done. And this one?
Ga.
Qaf.
Ga.
Qaf. Well done, whoever's in the back as well. Well done. Qaf.
Ga. Ga.
Well done. And this one here?
Ya.
Excellent, well done. You see, you did really, really well, mashallah. Well done. I'm going to do one more. This one.
Alif.
Excellent, good.
L.
Do you know the full letter?
Lam.
Excellent.
Lam. Sheen.
Excellent.
Ha.
Good.
Ya.
And the last letter?
Dal.
Dal. Excellent. Well done. That was very good. Jazakallah for your participation today. Well done. And whoever is with you who is also participating, thank them as well. Jazakallah bete. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, good. Well done. So I'm seeing now, mashallah, that most of you are understanding the different letters and how they are combined to make words. And as we go on, we will figure out how to put those words together. Okay, so those were some of the attributes of Allah which you should be trying to learn and you should be trying to memorize over the weekend as well, so that as you learn them, it will be so much more beautiful for you when you're reading the Holy Quran and you recognize those attributes immediately. Okay, now we are going on to some of the names of some of the prophets of Allah who are also mentioned in the Holy Quran. Again, we're just going to do a couple of these. So if I can have a student, so for example, I'll tell you this one here. This one is the first one here. So we have an alif, we have a dal, and we have a mim. This is Hazrat Adam. Okay, so in the same way here, I'll tell you this one as well. We have a mim and a waw, and a sin, and a ya. Musa. Okay, so we know these prophets' names already, and now we can see how they are actually written, and we'll be able to recognize them when they're in the Holy Quran, inshallah. So if we can have another student, we're going to do a couple of these.
We have a young Nasrat 1215.
Assalamu alaikum, Nasra 1215. Assalamu alaikum, beta, can you hear me?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Did you have a good day in school?
Yes.
Excellent. Alhamdulillah. Did you understand the lesson so far?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So could you repeat these letters for me, please?
Sheen.
Good.
Ain.
Good.
Ya. Ba.
Excellent. Well done. And could we do this one, please?
Lam.
What's this?
Alif.
Good. Excellent.
Lam. Ya. Lam.
This isn't alarm. Do you want to try again?
Alif.
Excellent. Good.
Sin.
Seen.
Ya.
Good.
Noon.
Excellent. Well done. And let's do one more. Let's do this one. Hang on a second. What's this?
Ya.
Good.
Ha. Ha.
Good. This is ha. Ha. And this letter here?
Noon.
It could be a noon, but noon has this here. A dot. Yes? Does this doesn't have a dot, so it must be a different letter. Can you recognize the shape from here? If I point my cursor here and show you this shape like this.
Ha.
This part is the ha, just the line. If you have a full ha, it would look like this. This section here is a ya. Good, excellent, well done. So this is a ya. So when you are joining a ya to a letter which comes before it, it's the same shape, but it joins in a little bit more over here. Okay, good, well done, excellent. Jazakallah, well done. Thank you very much. Okay, can I have one more student, please?
Yes. Just before we carry on, I'd just like to say to the class, all those who've got their videos on, can they please switch the video off, please? It's quite simple. Go to the little symbol that looks like a camcorder, click on it, and then you'll see that a line appears across it. Please switch off your videos. Okay. We will have a young Nasra 1226.
You know, we just got muted by her and not connected her to.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. How are you today?
I just got chosen. I'm not unmuted.
You are unmuted. I can hear you. How are you today, Bete?
Auntie, I just got chosen. I'm not.
Oh, okay. Okay. You've already been chosen. So we need to mute you and have a new student. Okay. Thank you very much, Jan. Thank you.
Okay. We will have a young Nasra in 1207.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, beta. How are you today?
Equal.
Are you fine, alhamdulillah?
Alhamdulillah, equal.
Alhamdulillah, good. So, could you say this letter for me, please?
Sin.
Excellent.
Lam.
Good.
Ya.
Good.
Mim.
Excellent.
Noon.
MashaAllah. Well done. Good. Right. And let's see. Let's choose another one. Okay. This one?
Alif.
Good.
Sin.
Good.
Ra.
Good.
Alif.
Good.
Hamza.
Excellent. Good.
Ya.
Good.
Lam.
Excellent. MashaAllah. That was beautifully recited, beautifully read. Well done. Jazakallah bete. Thank you so much. Okay.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz. Excellent. Good. So you guys are really, mashallah, all of you, all of the students are, mashallah, understanding the different letters very, very well. And you just need to keep practicing those. Look over these on your PDFs. If you have the Tashilul-Quran with you, you can look at them there as well. And just keep practicing them and trying to recognize them because they will help you in future. Okay? So we are going to go on to now. These are also in the same way. These are the names of some of the surahs of the Quran. But we are going to go on to a different activity now, which is this. Okay? So often, one of the things which students, adults and children find very difficult is understanding and recognizing when there are lots and lots of letters that are coming together and all of those letters have dots on them. Some above, some underneath, some have one, some have two, some have three. So this exercise here that we're going to complete now is looking at different letters, the way they're put together, and recognizing that the dots are what differentiate those different letters. Okay, so if I have another student now, please.
Yes, it's a young Tifl, A1106.
Sorry, in charge of discipline, could you repeat the number?
A1106 should be on the mic.
Assalamu alaikum, A1106. How are you today?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Fine.
Alhamdulillah. You understand what we're doing?
Yes.
Yes, good. Could you speak up a tiny little bit just so I can hear a little bit more clearly? Okay, so we're going to go through this line here and you just need to say the letters. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so let's start here.
Fa. Ba. Ta. Ya. Sa. Noon.
Good,
Jim.
good,
O.
good.
Teen.
So can you repeat that? I can't hear you.
Teen.
Sheen.
Sheen.
Good.
Zod.
Dad.
Zo. Line. Ko.
Qaf. Qaf.
Qaf.
Good.
Ya.
Excellent. Well done. Now the next line. Now these letters don't have any dots on them. Okay, still different letters, but no dots. So we start here.
Alif. Ha. Ha.
Ha.
Ha.
Ha from the throat.
Ha. Dal. Ra. Sin. Sod. Ta.
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 Good.
Ain. Kaf.
Good.
Ha. Lam. Mim. ha, waw, ha, hamza.
Excellent. Well done. Thank you so much. Jazakallah for your efforts and Jazakallah for taking part. That was beautifully read, mashallah. Well done. Allah Hafiz. Thank you, Discipline. Jazakallah, Discipline in charge. Could we have another student, please?
Yes, I have a young Nasra N1209.
Assalamu alaikum, N1209. How are you today? N1209. How are you today?
Okay, if you bear with me, every time I've unmuted her, she seems to. Okay, let me try somebody else. N12.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Who is this?
N1209.
Oh, assalamu alaikum, N1209. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Good. Did you have a good day in school?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Great. Mashallah. So you understand what we've been doing today in today's lesson?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So are you ready to read this line with me?
Yes.
Zabardast. Good. Well done. So can we start here?
Hamza. Ka.
This is ha.
Ha.
Good. Well done.
Va.
Wow.
Waw.
Good. Mashallah.
Mim. Lam.
Excellent.
Kaf.
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 Good. It's a soft sound. Well done.
Ain.
Good.
Sod.
This is like a sword, but this is a sword has slightly different line here, and this has a straight line which goes up here. Do you want to have another go?
Da.
Da. Well done. Excellent. Good.
Ba.
Good.
So.
Sod. Well done.
Sin.
Seen.
Ra.
Good.
Dal.
Dal. Do you know this one?
Za.
Dal.
Zal.
Good. It's similar to dal. Dal.
Zal.
Excellent. Good. Your teeth will, your tongue will touch your teeth, your top teeth, and you make dal.
Zal.
Excellent. Good. Mashallah. Next one. This one?
Ha.
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 Good. From the throat. Ha.
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 Good. And last one?
Lam.
Do you want to have another go?
Alif.
Excellent. Good. Well done. Should we have a go at this line? You're doing really well, mashallah. Keep it up, mashallah. Just have a go. Any problems and I'll help you.
Ya.
Excellent. Good.
Ta.
It looks like a ta because it has two dots, but it also has this circular part here, this circle here. Do you want to have another go?
Sa.
It's qaf.
Kaf.
Good. Qaf. Fa has one dot. You see this dot here? So it's again, it's a circular, but just with the one dot. Qaf has two dots. Okay, this is a very difficult one. Very hard, so you tried really hard, mashallah. Well done. Next one.
Ain.
It's like an ayn, but it has a dot on the top. So this is ayn here, in the orange line above, and this is a ghain.
Ghain.
Excellent, good, well done. Next one.
Za.
Za, well done.
Za.
This is Sad, and this is Dad.
Zod.
Well done. Next one.
Shin.
Excellent. Good. Excellent. Well done. Kha. Well done.
Jim.
Excellent. Mashallah.
Na.
Noon.
Noon.
Good.
Sa.
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 Any idea?
No.
This is Ya.
Yeah.
Ya.
Yeah.
Remember we had it right at the beginning here. Ya. This is also Ya because it has two dots which come underneath this line. Okay? Ya.
Yeah. Da.
Good. Excellent.
Ba.
Good. And?
Fa.
Mashallah, beautifully recited. You tried really hard. You put in so much effort. It was a very difficult line and you did really, really well. Mashallah, you did really well. Jazakallah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your hard work and your effort. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.
Hafiz.
Jazakallah, discipline in charge. Could we have another student, please?
Yes, we have two sisters, I think. Okay, stay with me for 1 second. Here they are.
Is it N1223 and N1224?
Okay, you have N1216.
Assalamu alaikum, N1216. How are you today? Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, how are you, bete?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Are you understanding the lesson?
Yes.
Yes, both of you are understanding the lesson.
Yep.
Good, well done. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to ask one of you to do one line, and then the other child, your sister, are you sisters?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to ask one of you to start with the first line, and then the other sister can do the second line. Okay? You understand?
Okay. Yes.
Brilliant. Chalo. So can we start here, please?
Alif.
Good.
Ba.
Good.
Ta.
Good.
Sa.
Good.
Jim.
Excellent.
Ha.
Ha. Good.
Kha.
Kha.
Dal.
Good.
Zal.
Val.
Zal.
Val.
Zal.
Good. Make sure the tip of your tongue is touching your top front teeth. Makes a th sound. Val.
Zal.
Next.
Ra.
Good.
Za.
Good.
Sin.
Excellent.
Shin.
Well done.
Ha.
Do you want to have another go?
Sad.
Sad. Well done.
Zad.
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 Zwad.
Zad.
Zad.
Good. Remember when you looked at the different letters at the beginning of the week, and we said these two letters, they're serious, thick sounds. So you have to make a sort of rounded face, and this is sad, and Zod. And it has to be quite a thick, heavy sound. Okay? So keep practicing that. Okay, mashallah. Well done. Excellent. So could we have your sister now, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, bete. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. And you're understanding everything well?
Yes.
Excellent. Mashallah. So will you have a go at this line for me, please?
Zod.
Zod.
Sod.
Good. Well done.
Sheen.
Good.
Seen.
Good.
Zod.
This is
Za.
Za. Well done.
Ra. Zal.
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 Excellent. Good.
Dal.
Good.
Kha.
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 Good. Well done. You have to make a thick sound there. Well done.
Ha.
Ha. From the throat.
Ha.
Ha. Well done.
Jim.
Good. Do you remember this one?
Sa.
Tha. Well done.
Ta.
Tha.
Ba.
And
Aleph.
excellent. Good. And if you do the next line for me as well, please.
Ya.
Good.
Hamza.
Good.
Ha.
Good.
Vav. Noon. Mim. Lam. Kaf. Qaf.
Good. Kaf. This is a very soft sound. Kaf. And this is a thick sound. Qaf.
Kaf. Qaf.
Excellent. Good. Next one.
Fa. Ghain. Ain. Sa.
Fa. Good.
Za.
Za.
Ta.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah to both of you. Thank you so much. You read beautifully. It was lovely, lovely hearing you both read and recite. Jazakallah. Jazakumullah. Okay, so can we have another student, please, in charge of discipline?
Yes. We have a young Nasra. Okay. Let me just find
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Who is this? Discipline in charge. Which are the numbers?
A1127 should be on the mic.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum 1127. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum.
A1127. Acha, brilliant. MashaAllah. How are you understanding the lesson?
Good.
Good. You understanding the lesson?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. So can you whiz through this line for me, please?
Alif. Ba. Ta. Ta. Jim. Ha. Ja.
This was Jim. This is Kha.
Ha.
Kha.
Ha.
Good.
Noon.
Looks like a noon, and it's quite a difficult one because of the circle. It does look like a noon. But if you remember when we said this slight circular shape, this is a dal.
Dal.
If it was a noon, it would have a dot in the middle. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is dal.
Dal.
Good.
Da.
Zal.
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 Good.
Za.
Ra.
Ra. Za. Sa.
Sin.
Sin. Tha.
Right, this is sin. And then when there's 3 dots on top, it is?
Sheen.
Excellent.
Sa.
Sad.
Sad. Zad.
Dad.
Zad. Ta.
Ta.
Ka.
Za.
Za.
Ta.
Ta.
Za.
Za.
Any idea?
No.
Ain.
Ein.
Good. Remember when we said ain, when it's in the middle of a word, the shape changes quite a lot and it can be quite difficult to recognize it. So we need to practice that one, okay? Ain.
Ein. Sein.
Rein.
Rein.
Good.
Fa.
Any idea?
No.
Qaf.
Ka.
Qaf.
Fa.
Good. Next.
Ba.
What's this line here?
Alif.
It looks like an alif, but remember alif, you can't join the next letter to it. It has to be by itself. And if you can join the next letter to it, then that means it's a lam.
Lam.
Good. Next.
Ba.
Mim.
Mim.
Ba would have a dot which is separate. Yeah, you can see an empty gap in the middle.
Yeah.
Mim is all joined together. So this is mim.
Mim. Noon. Waw. Ha. Ein.
This again looks like an ain, but it's a hamza.
Hamza.
Good. And it's on top of this little line. So that's how you recognize this. This is a hamza.
Hamza.
And this last letter.
Ya.
Excellent. Well done. Jazakumullah, jazakallah to you today. Thank you so much. You made a really good effort there. Well done. And jazakumullah to all the participants today. This looks very easy, but even for adults and trained eyes, it's quite difficult because there are so many dots coming all at the same time and so many letters all muddled up. So what I would like all of you to do, please, for homework this weekend, with a parent or with somebody older, really good idea is to practice through this exercise, which we just completed, the exercise above this, which was exercise 4.6, because this is actually the hardest one because there's so many letters that are coming together. So 4.6 and 4.7, and you're very welcome to look through the rest of the exercises as well, practice those, but because these ones are a little bit harder, if you understand these ones well, you will understand the others. So with a parent, with somebody older, with somebody that already has knowledge of the Holy Quran, if you sit and you practice these letters with them, reading the combined letters, and it will help you to become fluent and it will give you more confidence when we move further, because inshallah from Monday we will be starting a new lesson. Okay, so jazakumullah to all of you today, and please note down that homework for the weekend. I'm now going to hand over to our discipline in charge, if she's available.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Discipline in charge, we can't hear you very well.
I can move close to the mic. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, much better, thank you. Let me just...
If we could have this on a big screen.
Yes, I'm just putting this on there.
Okay. Okay, Jazakumullah for our day teacher for a lovely lesson. I learned quite a lot whilst being a discipline in charge at the same time. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to have this short presentation about etiquette of the classroom. And it's not very long, but it lays the ground rules down so that everybody knows what's expected of them. Okay, and then if we all listen and pay attention to the guidelines that we're going to give you, inshallah, we'll have a very nice relationship together. Okay, so etiquettes of the classroom. This just means, etiquettes just means manners. So it's another way of saying that the good manners that you should have whilst being a student of this Quran class. If we can move on with the slide, please. So what should we be doing before we start the class? Okay, one of the things that we should do just before, maybe half an hour, 20 minutes before the class starts, is to go and do wuzu. Okay, you need to go and clean yourself and get yourself prepared for the class. And the way to think about it is like this. When you're going to a first salah, when you're going to a first namaz, you clean yourself, you do wuzu. That's because you're going to worship Allah. When you read the Quran Majid, you're reading the words of Allah. This is also a way of worshipping Allah. So you really should be in wuzu for when you're reading the Quran Majid. And it's no different when you're learning to read. Okay? So it's quite important that you do wuzu before you enter the class. Moving on. Part of your wuzu, when you're doing cleaning your mouth, clean your teeth also. It's one of those things that is quite important, and it goes without saying that once you've cleaned your teeth, then during the class you don't want to be dirtying your mouth. So don't eat anything, okay? Have some water if you get thirsty, but clean your teeth and then don't eat anything within the class. Moving on. Okay. Clean clothing. You've just done wuzu. You've got your body all nice and clean, your mouth is clean, and you've got your glass of water with you. Make sure you've got some nice clean clothes on also. Okay, moving on. This is quite important. You should be sitting in a quiet place where you can listen and concentrate. And just think about it. When you go to school and you're in a class at school and the teacher is talking, everyone is quiet and they're listening. No one is talking between themselves and there isn't lots of noise in the background. Everybody's concentrating because the teacher is talking, and it's the best way to learn. It's no different here. You're in a classroom. Wherever you're going to be sitting, it should be a quiet place where you can concentrate. Okay, moving on. Okay, this is especially for parents to take notice of. If you're a child and you're up to the age of, I think it's 12, you should have had the email sent to you which says that a parent should be present with you at all times. I can't stress how important this is to have a parent sitting with the child. As teachers, we will give you our time and we will listen to as many children as we possibly can. But we won't be able to listen to every child every day. The teachers are dedicated and they give a lot of their time and their thought to making sure they deliver a quality class so that all the children will learn something. But you as parents, you know your child best. And if you're sitting with them, you'll know what they've understood and what they've not understood. And then after the class, you can go over the lesson and just make sure that your child is happy and isn't getting frustrated with anything, and you can be aware of how much they're learning, and you can bring to our attention anything that you think that your child needs specifically. So it's quite important that parents are present, and I can't stress to you enough that the success of your child in learning to read Quranic Arabic lies partly in the parents' input. Okay, teacher, if you can move on. Okay, and this is a very simple thing, head covered. It means that for young girls, they should be wearing some sort of headscarf, some sort of dupatta, and for the boys, a hat on their head, a topi, just as if you're going to be reading namaz. Okay, so cover your heads. Okay, if you can move on. Okay, so now we're going to get to the point where we're about to enter the class. Okay, and the first point is punctuality. be on time. Be ready about 5 minutes beforehand. Have your computer on. Have everything logged up so that you're waiting in the waiting room, ready to be let in. Okay. This is quite important. We've got 60 minutes in order to do a class, and we want everybody to come into the class on time, and then we can have 60 minutes of full teaching, and we can finish the class on time so that the next class for the older children can then start. Enter with your correct ID. Now this is quite important. All of you will have had an email somewhere telling you how to log in to the class. And within that email, you'll have been given an ID. If you're a Tifl, this ID will start with an A and it will have some numbers afterwards. And if you're a Nasra, it'll be with an N and it'll also be followed by some numbers. You need to find this ID. Write it down on a piece of paper and have it sitting next to your laptop or whatever device that you're using, whether it's a PC or a tablet. This ID is really quite important. It helps us keep track of your attendance and how much time you've spent in the class. There are certificates for full attendance. But if you don't enter with your correct ID, you won't get those certificates, even if you've been attending the class 100% of the time, because we just won't know that you've been there. And also, when a teacher calls a student to the mic, she calls them by saying the ID. She doesn't call them by their name. And if you don't know your ID, you won't know it's your turn on the mic, and then you'll miss your turn because the teacher will simply say, okay, that child isn't there, let's move on to the next one. Okay, now some of you may actually know your ID, but still you may accidentally enter the class without writing it in to the correct box. Now that's actually quite an easy thing to do, because when you're logging in, there's a box which says something like your link name or your link ID. And sometimes it automatically gets filled in. So for example, if you've got an iPhone, it may have written already in there, Fariha's iPhone or Jamila's iPad. Or you may think that that's the place where you need to write your name. That's the box that you've got to write your ID into. If it's already got something written in, just type over it, okay? It's quite important that you use your ID. Okay, and the next point here, which is the video off, this is quite important, okay? When you enter the class, you need to switch off your video. And if you accidentally forget to do this, it doesn't matter. Once you're in the class, you can go onto your screen and somewhere you will find a little symbol which is looks like a camcorder. If your video is off, it'll have a line across it. If it doesn't, it means that you've left your video on. So just click on it and then switch it off. It's a very simple procedure. Okay, moving on. Audio off. Okay, now the day teacher will automatically mute all students, so you shouldn't have your audio on. And the day teacher and the in-charge discipline are in control of who gets the mic. So you don't need to worry about this too much, okay? So moving on. So now we've entered the class and we've done our wuzu and we've got our clean clothes on and we've been on time. We've entered following the right procedure with using the correct ID. Our videos are off. And you're in the class. It's important that when a teacher is talking, listen to her. And when she's sounding out a letter or a word, you should follow at home by also reading out loud. Don't think, oh, the teacher isn't listening to me, and so it's okay, I'll just keep on listening and watching. You're here to learn to read Arabic, not silently inside of your head, but out loud. And you're only going to do that if you repeat what the teacher is sounding out. So don't think, oh, I haven't got the mic, so I can just watch. Whatever the teacher is sounding out, just follow the instructions and you do it at home also. Okay, moving on. Listening to others on the mic. Okay, now sometimes the student gets called onto the mic and the teacher will listen and then she will give that student some feedback. Now this is a really, really important part of the learning process, because if a student is doing something really well, the teacher will tell them that they've done that really well and may even tell them why it was so good. other people listening can then learn, okay, that's correct, this is how I'm going to do it as well. If a student comes onto the mic and they can't quite manage to do something right, that's also fine. The teacher will give them feedback and tell them how to do something. Now, chances are, if a student can't do something, a lot of other students can't do it either. So it's really important that you listen, even though you may not be on the mic, because the feedback that the teacher will be giving will be relevant and it will help you also. Okay, moving on. Okay, now there is a chat facility, which I'm not sure whether it's been engaged as yet, but there is a chat facility, and this facility exists for you to ask questions. The teacher will be teaching, and she will be teaching her lesson, and then she'll be listening to students and giving them feedback. But you may be following along, and you may have a question because you haven't quite understood something, or you may have a question because something is not working on your computer. This is what the chat facility is for. You type in your question, and the in-charge discipline, inshallah, will read that question and possibly will answer your question straight away within that class. If it's something that needs to go to the day teacher, then she'll pass the question on during the class. And if it's a question that has to be answered in the following class, she'll take a note of it, and then she'll make sure that the answer does come back to the student. Okay, now this chat facility exists for that purpose and that purpose only. Don't think that it's called a chat facility, so therefore you can just chat with other students. You wouldn't do it in class at school. You mustn't do it here. Please don't abuse this chat facility. Okay, moving on. Okay, so some Arabic terms. You will notice during this course that the teachers will use some Arabic terms, some of which you will already know, okay? And we're just going to go through them just so that everybody's on the same platform, okay? Inshallah. When you're intending to do something, this is the word that you say, okay? Inshallah, if Allah wills. There are ways of saying thank you to each other, and in Arabic there are lots of ways of saying thank you, but instead of saying thank you, we have a term that we use, Jazakillah. Okay, now Jazakillah actually means may Allah reward you, so it's a lot better than saying just simply thank you. But Jazakillah is a very specific term. It's when you're speaking to a girl and you're thanking her, or when you're speaking to a woman. So if the day teacher has finished listening to you and you want to say, you know, may Allah reward you to the teacher, you will say Jazakillah, okay? If you want to say may Allah reward you to a boy or to a man, Jazakallah is the way to say it. So if a tifl has been on the mic, then the teacher will say Jazakallah, and we will speak to you inshallah another time. Moving on. Jazakumullah. Okay. Now this is when you're speaking to a group of people, and so this is a plural way of saying may Allah reward you. Jazakumullah. It's also a sign of respect. So if you wanted to talk to somebody elder and you wanted to say at the end, you know, may Allah reward you, Jazakumullah would be an appropriate thing to say. And as it's written there, it actually means may Allah reward you. Now, staying for the entire class, this is actually quite important. We start with the dua, okay? We ask Allah to give us some help, to help us to learn, and then we do our class, and at the end, the teacher will assign some homework, and she will also read out a dua with everybody. It's important that you stay until that dua is read, and that the teacher has said that the class is now concluded. Please don't leave the class until the teacher has given you leave to leave the class. And the last two things that I wanted to talk about is that there are, on a daily basis, there should be some homework. Not every day, but most days. Try and do that as soon as you can after the class is finished, whilst it's still fresh in your head. At the weekends, you'll be given extended homework, which will be usually revision of everything that you've done during the week. but the teacher on Friday will actually pass that on to you. Okay, and that concludes our presentation. And as the teacher said during the class, at the moment we've been letting everybody in because it's early days. But please, your correct ID from Monday will start getting very strict. Only people with correct IDs will be admitted into the class. Jazakumullah for your time and attendance, and I'll pass you back to the data teacher.
Jazakumullah, discipline in charge. Excellent presentation there for all of you to think about. We've come to the end of our class, so I'm not going to choose a student now, but please everybody repeat the final dua after me. Allahumma arhamni bil Qur'anil Azim. Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Qur'an. Jazakumullah everybody today for your participation. It was a lovely class, beautiful recitation, and inshallah we will speak to you all again on Monday. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.